Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's me, your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Angelina Jordan, Oslo. Let's see what she has to say. Well, that's awkward.
Far, far away, there's a little girl. She's singing along with the seagulls in the sky, dancing with the reindeers in the snow.
The was gorgeous. The timing of the loading of that was perfect because it came right into her singing. So, you know the drill here. We only film once. I don't do second, third takes of reactions. You get the real deal, raw footage right here. So the YouTube gods were in our favor that it loaded and then started. I've watched several other performances from this same I guess show. I'm not sure if this was at a festival or something, but I've never heard this song, which I know she's from Oslo, Norway. Like that's like her hometown. She's a hometown girl. And I believe this is being performed in Norway. So this feels kind of like an ode to a tribute to just the hometown girl singing about her hometown land is what I'm getting. But that was like angelic, heavenly goodness. It was very whimsical. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Round and round she goes, caught in the tide. The rainbows remind her that this will not last. Down, down she goes in Oslo.
Down and down she goes in Oslo. The tone of her voice when she's saying that was so rich and deep. The maturity. Like you have to like remind yourself you're listening to a child. Like get it through your thick skull. The poise, the grace. I mean, even this like beautiful gown that she's wearing. Nothing reads teenager, preteen, child, underage. None of that. It's insane. And I've said this before when she performs with this specific orchestra. This is a really good concert band, orchestra, however you want to call it. And it would be easy for anyone to be like overpowered by them. Not Angelina Jordan. Not her. What's going on today? Will always be back home, okay?
The gentle sounds of the Atlantic Sea, it makes she miss you so much. This magic country has her in the smell.
She did it again. It almost feels like she's like casting a spell, like a good spell, like she's a good witch, and it's just like no. So yeah, this definitely feels like an ode to Norway and her upbringing. One thing I have noticed, I think almost every performance I've seen of her performing in Norway, with the exception of Norway's Got Talent, has been outdoors. And you guys educated me on the flower crowns a long, long time ago and the significance of that. And it feels like Norway and nature go hand in hand. I don't know a ton about Norway. I honestly, if I'm allowed to be completely transparent here and not be judged, I don't even really geographically know where it sits in relation to like water. She did mention water and seagulls, so I'm going to go out on a limb and just assume that at least one side of Norway is on the water. And nature, water, outdoors in general seems really important to the authenticity of this country and the upbringing that the children in this country get, like loving nature, appreciating nature, not taking it for granted. And if she wrote this song, which I'm not 100% sure, I totally feel like she could have. She's speaking a lot to that and the respect that she has for her home country, which I think is beautiful. It is. It just shows what a beautiful upbringing she had. So, yeah.
The stars are her witnesses wherever she
gave a little R&B that as mad. It was very clean and just simple, but there was a little R&B backed in there. That's magic, like the attitude. That's what it was. There was some attitude that she put on that magic. That reminded me of Whitney. That reminded me of Mariah, like that kind of soft, tapered off run. She did mention the mountains and the sky and the ocean and all these things, so I definitely again think there's just a beautiful appreciation for nature that, like, you know, a lot of kids do not grow up in like they're city kids. They don't grow up in the setting where it's like even safe to go and be outside a lot because of like smog. So I think that's beautiful that she was able to have that experience growing up and then to translate it into song, and I think that's gorgeous. I would love to visit Norway one day.
The stars are my witnesses wherever I am. My eyes will always be.
See, there it is again. Aw, everyone loved that. Everyone, look at everybody smiling. You can like feel the people in the audience smiling. That was sweet. That like ending moment, you could just feel like the pride. The Norwegian pride. That was really sweet. That was, her voice is, y'all, we talk about it every day. This, though, was very angelic. There was some R&B indication in there, like the attitude that she was kind of emphasizing on some of the things was really just pretty. And I think it went well with the subject matter, which was like, oh my gosh, I just felt something like crawl down my arm. I'm pretty sure it was one of my braids. You know how often that happens to me? anyway, back to what we were saying. I think it all fit really well together for the subject and the topic of the song. So gorgeous. Let me know in the comments. I don't know. Something's telling me like she had something to do with the writing of this song. It felt kind of personal to her experience, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments and go and have the day you deserve. Peace.